Let's talk about the Cal OSHA findings connected to the Yolo County explosion that took 7 lives. This report gives us some pieces to the puzzle of why and how this tragedy happened. Cal OSHA completed its inspection and released its findings in December. And what they found was not just concerning, it was deeply disturbing. Cal OSHA issued 15 citations against devastating pyrotechnics where these 7 workers were employed. The total fines exceeded $221,000. But the most important part is why those citations were issued. For now, I will summarize the findings, and at the end of the video, I will clip in each violation so you guys can see it for yourself. According to the Cal OSHA records, the company failed to maintain a required injury and illness prevention program, provide workers with safety or hazard training, establish emergency response procedures, properly train employees handling explosive materials, provide required protective equipment, follow mandatory reporting procedures after fatality, safely store and handle fireworks and explosive materials. These are not paperwork mistakes. These are fundamental safety failures involving explosives that Cal OSHA says never should have been occurring in the first place. And according to the findings, these failures were not isolated. They were systemic. Cal OSHA also noted a lack of cooperation during the investigation. It's also important to note these findings apply to devastating pyrotechnics. I would hope that there will be a separate Cal OSHA investigation involving the 2 other businesses that we know were running from that property, Black Star Fireworks and Sam's Gun Sales. So to be clear, despite having 7 people die in this explosion, 15 violations with Cal OSHA that result in over $220,000 in fines. Still, 7 months later, no criminal charges have been announced. What makes this even more alarming is that this was not the first explosion connected to this operation. Public reporting has confirmed a prior explosion involving fireworks tied to this business before the Esparto blast. This took place in San Jose, California in 2023. And that raises serious questions about what was known, when it was known, and why operations continued. Why was the Esparto location never raided? 7 men went to work to provide for their families and never made it home. 2 of them had barely turned 18. The families were left grieving, a community left searching for answers, and months later, the only formal outcome so far has been fines. This is why people are still asking questions. This is why families are demanding accountability. And this is why the Cal OSHA report matters, because it confirms what many feared. This tragedy was preventable.